Luke Wright produced another stunning one-day 100, his third in the last couple of weeks, as Sussex finished off their Yorkshire Bank 40 campaign with a comprehensive 7-wicket win over Worcestershire at New Road, the victory being completed with 70 balls to spare. Batting first after winning the toss, the home side lost their captain Daryl Mitchell in the 5th over, edging Lewis Hatchett to Michael Yardy. Both these teams are finishing this competition strongly. Worcestershire have relied a little on Moeen Ali, in stupendous form right now, as this shot for 6 testifies. Both teams have won recent games, including victories over the eventual group winners Nottinghamshire, with Ali scoring 100 last time out in the win over Warwickshire. He added another 50 here as well as he raced the score along to 94 in the 13th over with Alexei Kavezi. The latter was out for 26, lobbing a simple catch to the bowler Chris Nash, while Ali, on 51 from 40 balls, followed 3 deliveries later as he was run out brilliantly by Chris Liddle, who picked up and threw a firmly struck drive quickly. Liddle then had a hand in the dismissal of Tom Fell in the 20th over, taking a catch off Will Beer at long off as Worcestershire reached 123 for 4 at the halfway stage of their innings. They then made sluggish progress over the next half a dozen overs before Ross Whiteley drove Beer for a much-needed maximum. The innings was being held together by Tilan Samarawira, who kept the board ticking over with the occasional boundary. He'd helped the score along to 183 with 10 overs remaining, only for Whiteley to be yorked by Liddle after making 34. Samarawira went on to complete a 50 off 55 balls with just 4 fours included, but he really needed to get a wriggle on in the last 5 overs, which began with his side on 205 for 5. Ben Cox was the last of their wickets to fall, LBW to Yardy, but Samarawira and Brett D'Oliveira were able to add 37 off the last 28 balls to take the total to 243 for 6 after 40, the Sri Lankan ending unbeaten on a runner ball 72. Sussex lost Ed Joyce in the 3rd over of their reply as he played a ball from Jack Shantry back onto his stumps. But all that did was bring Wright and Matt Machan together, 2 players who've been knocking the stuffing out of attacks over the last couple of weeks. And they were soon doing the same to this one. 17 runs came off the 4th over, 13 off the 6th, and 11 off the 7th. These two raced the score to 92 for 1 after the first 10 overs. None of the bowlers could keep a lid on the scoring as Machan rushed along to a 50 off just 33 balls, getting there with his 10th 4, while Wright needed 37 for his, reaching it with his first 6, a powerful pull off Ali, which he added to his 5 fours. These two weren't doing much running. And that continued as they kept going without many overs passing by without at least 1 boundary in it. Wright was pushing ahead of his partner by now, who didn't want to be left behind, so he hit D'Oliveira for his first 6 to go with his 12 other boundaries. Wright made 143 off 68 balls against the Bangladesh A team last week, and he added another ton off 65 balls to that. The England Lions captain is in scintillating form at the moment, and once he gets going like this, he really is very hard to stop. 13 fours and a 6 have been included in his sensational century. He celebrated that by smashing Ali for 12 off 3 balls, including his 2nd maximum. But then he holed out to go for 112, made from 69 deliveries, another extraordinary knock. He'd put on 184 in only 19 overs with Machan, who then swung at and missed a ball from Ali to go for a 57 ball 79. And that gave Nash and Yardy the simple job of knocking off the runs, something they did as early as the 29th over, for what was another huge win for them. They will hope to rekindle their recent one-day form next season. They took this game by 7 wickets and now have some big fish to fry in the Championship. They have what is just about a must-win game away at Warwickshire starting on Wednesday, and this was a good way to prepare for that.